We hope you enjoy this rebroadcast of Risk On's highest-rated topics for the previous week. Todd and Jason will return next week with their regularly scheduled programming. And now, Risk On.
Hey, it's the 24th of May. This is Risk On, episode 79. I'm Todd Ault, Executive Chairman of Ault Global. Today is earnings day for Ault Global.
Oh, yeah.
Earnings will be out at 1:30 and the conference calls at 2 o'clock.
Is that right?
How rare do I ever talk about DPW?
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, well, you just tell them what's going on.
Earnings. We already pre-announced. What else could there be in store? The market's closed, Jason.
We
have a smaller show today. It's going to be 30 minutes because I got to be on a conference call. And Jason, what do you think of the action in Bitcoin?
Well, they keep trying to smash it down, whether it be Elon, whether it be the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, whether it be shorts, whether it be the Treasury Secretary, the Federal Reserve Chair. They're all after Bitcoin, so they're scared of it, in my opinion. So
everyone's after it.
Yeah.
For sure.
So here we are.
They're trying to kill it. You can see it.
They
right?
are. A little money rotation into gold and silver just for a little more stability, a little bit of a hedge I saw. But look at it now. We're trying to test 40,000 again, and Ethereum's at 2635.
I participated in the offering of the POWW preferred. The symbol is POWWP. I bought it for $25 because it pays 8.75% interest. And it's like at 26 and some change.
Nick, if you would.
Yeah, it's like 26.60.
Okay, here it is.
And I bought I bought 100,000 shares in the offering.
Right.
So I'm pretty happy with it.
24.50.
And it's paying me 8.75% coupon.
Yeah.
It trades on the Nasdaq.
Yeah.
So it's a big coupon. And then just kind of flat with POWW. On Friday, POWW. Well, really should pull that earnings up. Is Roland on the call today? Roland, I thought I saw them pre-announce. I'm confused a little bit with them. I saw a pre-announcement that said that they're going to be profitable for the first time in the company's history in the second quarter.
I think I did see that, actually.
Makes no sense to me why they weren't up a little higher.
Yeah, I don't understand. I thought they saw 41 million.
Look
in
at
revenue.
Adam said. Adam, is that Adam? Is that or no? That's a long time ago when Archipelago started, long before you guys were born. I had a software program called the Alan Parsons Project. Yes, named after the band.
Is that real?
Yeah, it was called the Alan Parsons Project, and it would scan Archipelago for stocks moving on volume, etc. Now all that stuff's like an algo on your phone.
Yes.
But back 20-some years ago, it wasn't that easy to do.
Yeah, we've got
These algos are like now in your pocket. Robbie's like an algo. Like I can just go to Robbie and say, and so Jason has an algo on his phone that says to you the name of whatever's trading, right?
Yeah.
And it actually gives you a name.
Yeah, we have a scanner.
It has a scanner. It says, and on Friday it was ANVS, 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 ANVS. And so I felt like FOMO, and I bought ANVS. I actually don't think that's a good idea, by the way.
Actually, if we put a stop in, it would have been a great idea on that one.
What do you mean, a stop order?
A stop loss on that one.
I don't have stop losses.
I know we don't usually.
Come on, man.
That one was super volatile.
GMBL, Patrick says, check it out. Can you write that down, GMBL?
Yeah.
All right, Skyla, let's get it on. Let's go.
All right.
Give
Do you
us
have
a
the
joke.
sound ready?
We ready?
Yeah, no.
Hold
I'm
on.
ready.
Oh, I got to get the sound ready. Hold on. Oh, I got it right here. Hold on. Let's go.
Okay. So how did Harry Potter get down the hill? Walking. J.K. Rowling. Get
J.K.
it?
Rowling.
J.K.
Joking.
Rowling
Walking,
is...
just kidding. J.K.
No.
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling is the author.
I know, but I don't get the joke.
Fatality.
You don't get it?
I've never seen one Harry Potter movie.
I haven't either.
Okay, well,
The only
anybody...
Harry Potter thing I ever saw was I saw that cover of a headline when Prince Harry from England smoked something. They called him Harry Pothead.
Okay, well, I think anybody that is a Harry Potter fan at all would very much enjoy that joke.
Okay.
Buddy B.
Hey, I wanted to tell everyone about something interesting coming up, and that is, those of you who know me, I started my career off, I was at Dean Witter, and we did a lot of syndication for REITs. And we filed a 13D on a REIT. Did you know that?
Real estate investment trust.
MDRR.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, I just bought a new building in Vegas, an apartment building.
Yes.
And I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I am going to invite all the audience members who are accredited to participate within syndication. I'm going to buy it. Once I know it's cash flow positive and everything's solid, then you'll all be invited to participate in owning the apartment buildings. Now, I love apartment buildings. I love multifamily apartment buildings. Jason, your wife actually referred me to this property.
Yeah, I know.
Your wife is a real estate agent.
Yes.
But she's not getting paid a commission, unfortunately, because
yes.
she's not licensed in Nevada.
Right.
But it was a great idea, and we ended up buying it.
Actually, she can get a commission.
Can she?
She just has to hang her license active.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Well, what do you think of that, right? What do you think about the fact that we're finally finding some... Now, listen, let me give you my thesis as to why I'm concerned about this, okay? Why am I buying multifamily properties? Because I think inflation is here to stay. I don't think it's transitory. I'm overly concerned about something Michael Burry's talking about, which is hyperinflation.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm starting to see gas at $4 a gallon here in Nevada.
Everything, man. Everyday
Everything's
life.
getting more expensive.
More expensive. Let's see what the Fed does.
I saw it. Let me explain to you why I'm buying multifamily, okay? And I know a lot of people buy it. Grant Cardone does all that stuff, but this is why I specifically am buying it. I think the construction cost to build this stuff is exponential. It's not like, wow, Todd, you suddenly have a brain. But think about it this way. A 2x4 used to cost what?
I don't remember.
Now a third of a 2x4 costs the same as a whole 2x4 just a year and a half ago. So I think actually, even if you buy something with a 6 or 5% cap rate, the actual ability to build that building is much more high. It's higher. The replacement costs off the chart.
Yeah, it's like $200 a square for your everyday run-of-the-mill townhouse, single-family house. $350 and below. $200 a square.
And I'm targeting buying apartment buildings where I'm paying about $200,000 a unit.
Right, $200 a door.
And my goal, long-term goal, is to buy 5,000 units.
Right.
5,000 times 200,000.
$1 billion?
$1 billion, yeah.
$1 billion.
Yeah, you could syndicate
hey, wait,
with me.
if you get 5,000 doors...
5,000 doors.
You know how many people are in the Telegram Naked Army?
How many?
About 5,000.
Oh, we could rent them all an apartment.
We have one for each door. One person from the Army for each door.
So when you started off betting this season for baseball, you put down $1,200 as bankroll management. You're now at almost $5,000 a month and some change later.
We're at 5.
You're at 5. You don't have a winning net record, but you have a winning cash record.
Yep.
Because you manage your each bet. You saw the other day when I kind of blew up at the 21 table, I just bet it kind of randomly. I got all mad, right?
Right.
And then you knew I blew my bankroll.
Yeah.
For that day. But the difference here is now I have a bankroll for trading.
Yes.
And I'm very careful to make sure I have that bankroll.
It's very important to protect that.
Right. And am I giving you a lesson you don't already know? You probably already know it. But when I gave up that bankroll in 2008, it spun things so out of control that you don't know what can go wrong until it happens to you, right?
You lost your tools to leverage to make a living.
Make money to make a living, right?
If you're a professional handicapper, professional gambler, professional risk taker, you always have to account for your life roll, which is what pays your monthly expenditures.
So call it your daily bread, right?
Yeah, your daily bread. And then, of course, you have your bankroll that you use to leverage to make capital in order to meet your needs. So, being a professional poker player and a professional, stock trader, whatever you do, you have to make sure that you keep your monthly nut, if you will, low in order. I saw you laughing there. Nick, are you laughing at that? Anyway, you have to make sure that you don't live beyond your means, because then there's a lot of pressure. When there's a lot of pressure for you to perform in the actual professional stock trading, poker playing, whatever you do realm, then you might treat trades or poker hands or whatever risk take you have, you might treat that differently. Almost like a scared money mentality, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So balancing your life and not getting, no Lambos for everyone. I mean, most of my friends are professional poker players. They live very modestly.
Hey, guys, we're going to wrap it up here because I have a conference call because I happen to be the executive chairman of Ault Global Holdings, DPW, on the NYSE American. We appreciate everyone's time here.
Yeah.
Skyla, anything exciting to add this weekend? You're going to go to what?
Mule Days.
Mule Days? Hey, if you're up in Bishop, Skyla will be at Mule Days. I will let you guys know either by text or in the morning what's going on with the Naked CEO.
We're expecting a text back from him.
Nick, Brett, thanks everybody. Josh, I know it's an abbreviated show.
That's okay. We got stuff to do.
Crypto's rallying a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got stuff to accomplish
Yeah, we're
today,
still long crypto, by the way.
and we're almost 80 shows deep without missing one here.
Never missed a show.
I don't have any wood to knock on.
Wait. Don't! There, is that better for you?
That's good.
Hey, we appreciate everyone's time. Thank you, Skyla. You are hot. That's
Skyla,
what he says in the chat.
Adnan.
Thanks,
That's
man.
a nice.
That's yeah.
Skyla, you like to hear that, don't you?
Yeah, it's always nice.
I mean, you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
Gonna be 21 in October.
Uh-huh.
All right. Hey guys, this has been Risk On. It's the 24th. We're sorry that we have an abbreviated show, but we gotta pay the light bills, right?
We do.
We will see you tomorrow. Everyone, take care. Be well. Safe trading. Safe travels.
Yes.
Especially in Vegas, by the way. The roads are crazy. No wonder the insurance is double here. We'll see you tomorrow. I thought about how I'd react today. This is the 80th show of Risk On, what could be the greatest show ever about risk. But probably not. That's a forward-looking statement. I know people like me to stay. They want me to say it is the greatest show about risk, but I assure you it's not. But it could be. This is May 25th. It's 1:16 on the left coast of the United States. Of course, I live in Nevada, so I'm not on the full left coast like some of those people out there, I don't know, giving stuff away for free in California. MeetKevin running for governor. MeetKevin. I invite you to come on our show, MeetKevin. I love you. I love your stuff. I'm a subscriber. You and I have communicated a few times. Although you don't know who I am, I know who you are. And I'd love to have you on your show, and let's talk about your campaign. In fact, if you come on the show, I'll donate money to your campaign, and I'll ask everyone to donate money to your campaign. Come on the show, Kevin. I'd love to see it.
Nice.
What do you think, Josh? What do you think? Meet Kevin on the show, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
We all for that? Hey, how about you, Skyla? MeetKevin?
Yep, I vote yes.
Today is Steel Day. Not Bastille like they're going to cut your head off, but steel like we're going to roll steel or we're going to make tubular steel. Because all of you know that we filed the 13D on Friedman Industries. And it was out there for the public. Stock trading at 850, 9, 9.25, 9.5. Hello, steel prices are up. Hello, steel. And see, there's no way I can see. I can't talk like you do, Marshall.
Yeah.
You have a way of saying it without being a smartass. I sound like a smartass. I'm not even trying to be a smartass, but I don't know how to do it. But everyone who knows, watches the shows, knows we're long Friedman. FRD. And today it went parabolic, opened at 1490, I think.
Unreal.
Huge, mega earnings.
Mega.
I mean, wow.
Unstoppable!
Mega earnings. Hey, welcome to the Naked Army. I know there's a little drama there, like someone implying that I don't own any Naked. That would be a lie. Anyone saying I don't own Naked for the portfolio for DPW, Ault Global, would be a liar.
They would be.
We do own Naked.
Yep.
There's Jeff Bombshell, Go FRD. And Jeff is my man who, he was involved. He was an owner of WSI when I tried to take that over. And for full disclosure and all the credit in the world, it is Jeff who pushed me to look at Friedman.
Yeah.
I got to give Jeff credit where credit is due. See, I don't take credit for things that aren't mine, but I do take credit for putting $5 million into that investment. And the stock's up 1.9 million for us for today.
That's all.
Just 1.9 million.
A little bit of lunch money.
That's it.
As Tom Doherty, my manager, when I was at Dean Witter said, even a blind robin gets a worm once in a while. Now, I will comment only this comment. I know that you read the 10Q, and it said there was a naked transaction, and I want to be clear with everyone. I was very clear when all the Naked Army people came to the show that I could not discuss that 13G filing, and I've never said one word about it. And I'm not going to say another word about it. That was a financial transaction that happened. This is a company that's a for-profit enterprise. I'm here to make a profit. I can like something and have another transaction going on. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
And I am a believer that Naked Brands is going to do something with the money. And we are presently long in our digital power lending account, Naked Brands. And I will disclose to you what we're long and why we're buying down here and how much we own right now and what we plan to purchase. But that does not mean that because I did a transaction, because I am in the business of transacting, lending, owning, etc., that does not mean that I don't do financial transactions. So that's all the disclosure I can give you.
Yeah.
I'm in financial transactions with many other public companies.
Hey, listen, we had a little drama in the Telegram group yesterday. After the filing, they one rogue moderator decided to just ban me from the chat. But I just want everybody to know that after further review, that person actually apologized. And, yeah, I'm welcome back to the chat. All we've done is support the Naked brand, the Naked Army.
Absolutely.
And
I understand that they look at a transaction and say, what happened here? I get that. But that doesn't mean we're not long. Naked doesn't mean we're not a believer.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I truly understand people get emotional. Listen, I bought some more Naked today. I bought it. I waited right to the close to add a little bit to it. I'm an accumulator now.
yeah.
I don't have inside information. I wish I did. If I did, I wouldn't act upon
We
it.
just like the stock. What's the big deal?
No. I'm going to be very specific about Naked Brands. I want to be clear. Put the financial 13G transaction aside. I believe that Justin is going to do something with the money.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to make an acquisition. They're not raising all that capital for their health. Well, they might be, actually. Maybe it makes them healthier.
Yeah.
But it will be deployed at one point.
They're going to deploy that capital,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get behind something there. There's going to be a transaction to happen.
I agree.
I always tell people that I'm long here. Always, for full disclosure, we are long FRD. Although I do want to admit today with FRD, we had a pretty big position in it. We did trim tiny little bit of it because it rallied to 1490, which is kind of a pretty big move for considering we've been up about almost 2 million in what, a period of what, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So we're long. That's one of our largest positions, FRD. We're long SSNT, POWW. I did cut back POWW. We were long 420,000 shares of POWW. Actually, I apologize. We're long about 450,000 shares of POWW. The 13D filing on IKNX.
Yep.
We are long that stock still. We've been long that 13D filing for a while now. We are long Chara, CHRA, MDRR. I've been adding to Discovery Communications. That stock is down for us. We're long GWAC. That's a SPAC, not doing well. URG, we're long. Rocket Mortgage, we're long. Honest Companies. Jessica, jeez Louise. Every day I'm getting pounded in your stock.
I know.
DSS, we're long. U1, I never get that right. What is that? That's
Urban One.
Urban One.
Radio networks. They're expanding into
UONE.
potentially expanding into
Clean Spark. Everyone knows we love Clean Spark.
casinos.
We talk about it forever. ONTX murdered. ANVS. We're long ANVS. There's a reason they're in healthcare. They do something with Alzheimer's. Oh, I didn't know anything about that. Would you? Anyways, we're long Engine Media. Larry Frank. Larry Frank, hoping to see that uplisted to the NASDAQ. MDRR, I talked about. SSY, small position. BLRX, small position. LGVN, small position. USAU, small position. I'm short AMC today. Kind of right at the close, I added a little more to the short of AMC, just a little bit. Like, okay, all those memers out there. I'm short Peloton, and I'm short the triple Qs. I am hedged, as they call it. We are long
Just for us.
SOS, Canon, CLBS, NVOS, AEZS. Oh, what's that? Naked Brands. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
We're long NAC, NAK, KIQ, and then we are short the Tesla calls. We are short the QQQs again. And today I initiated a GameStop short. I shorted the 230 calls on GameStop, and I got paid $11.96 to hold those for 3 days. So we'll see what happens with GameStop. I thought I did some more GameStop. Oh, yeah, I did. And I also shorted the GameStop 290 calls out a week.
Right.
And I got paid $6 to do that. So the stock has to go up $80
Yep.
and then up an additional $6, and then I'm a loser.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll be right. But I've been wrong before. Don't listen to me. I want to talk about Bitcoin. And 3 days ago, what Marshall did. Do you remember what you did, Marshall?
I do.
Now, I would, if I were a listener, I'd pay special attention to who I consider to be someone smart. He's on the show, so maybe he's not that smart. But he's a smart guy, nonetheless. And he said the word shoehorn, Elon Musk and shoehorn. I
Yeah.
wonder if you could take us kind of through your thought process around Elon Musk, Michael Saylor, and what's going on there.
Well, I'm happy to hear what happened. The culmination of the meeting that Saylor and Musk had with the largest Bitcoin miners in North America. But I'm glad that happened sooner rather than later, but I knew it was going to happen. I mean, it was clear as day that Musk, as a big-time macro guy, was saying, listen, guys, let's take our medicine now. Let's get some initiatives going for renewable energy as it relates to mining Bitcoin. And, a few days ago I was on the show and I said it. I said it was clear as day. When everybody wanted to kill Musk, you're trying to kill Bitcoin, and everyone was in the weeds with emotion, I had a feeling that there was a larger play here. And it turns out, the day before yesterday, they had a meeting. Michael Saylor and Elon Musk had a meeting with the largest Bitcoin miners in North America, and they created a Bitcoin mining council, which is a council that has initiatives and targeting and tracking of renewable energy output for mining new Bitcoin. And also accountability. And that's huge. So you put the big guys together and say, hey, look, we have a focus to make this thing as clean as we can, okay? Otherwise, the golden goose is going to not be as golden in the court of public opinion, I believe, for the short term. And they took their medicine, just like Musk, I think, forced them to do, and what his original intention was behind his tweets. So I was happy that happened, and I said it here on the show.
You did say it on the show.
Yeah.
You absolutely made it clear, and it happened.
And it happened, yeah.
I have a whole nother commentary, which no one will like, by the way.
It just made sense that we were going to do that.
Jason, you know this. You'll know what's going to happen. When I say this, you know this, but this policy I kind of have, right? Which is, I think that the Earth's been around for 5 billion years, and there's not a lot we can do about changing the global landscape. Now, everyone can flip out and say you can, but I assure you, Bitcoin mining, whatever. Elon, what do you think it costs for you to make all those chargers? What do you think about all the coal power that charges those cars? Come on, man. We're not serious. Like, we want to make ourselves feel better. Like, oh, let's have a Bitcoin council to protect the environment from Bitcoin mining.
Meanwhile, China just destroys the world.
Meanwhile, China just decides to, like, do anything, dump in the river. I'm an investor in a company called MTX Limited. You know why? Because it's the number 2 polluter in the world. What is it? Textiles. Number 1 is oil. Number 2 is textiles. And China just dumps the water, all those chemicals in these rivers like crazy. We're all delusional that we think we're going to make a difference, but we need to make ourselves feel better. We need to justify all of our behavior. And so Elon gets to be like pacify a bunch of people that are, Elon, you're taking Bitcoin and it's hard for the environment and you shouldn't take it because all the mining costs is involved.
No, see, it's obviously, first of all, China is the biggest culprit, no doubt, hands down. But I think it's self-serving for Musk. This isn't like a group think, pat me on the back, altruistic, I'm a popular kid in class because green is popular now. He sells electric cars. And just to run you through some of the math, Elon Musk knows this math very well, that we waste 50,000 terawatt hours of energy every year globally. We waste 50,000 terawatt hours of energy globally. To run a Bitcoin network's anywhere between 120, some estimates are maybe 200 to 250 terawatt hours. When we waste 50,000 terawatt hours a year globally, and it only takes 150 terawatt hours to run a Bitcoin network, on a global scale, it's a nothing burger. So this is an obvious shoehorn for a green revolution. He's using the power of Bitcoin, and it's following, and the ideal behind it as a catalyst, a spirit by which he will profit from it in the end. That's why he's doing this, and that's been my take since jump.
Hey, all global Bitcoin, we mine Bitcoin.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. And we've not been selling any of our Bitcoin. We just keep it. Yeah, it just sits there.
That's great.
We just keep it so far.
So does mine.
We don't have to get rid of it.
It's going to sit.
Can Marshall explain the risk of Bitcoin being killed by countries, banks, creating their own crypto and forcing everyone onto it? Can you explain that, Marshall?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to say, Blaze, his prior comment, he's in construction, and he mentioned that construction material costs are going through the roof, and he's an analyst, and I agree with him on that. As far as, let's see, can you just scroll down a little bit to explain the risk of being killed by, I don't see it being killed by countries and banks. I mean, that's...
China's trying to do it, though.
Well, they're not going to kill it because it's the people, man. See, when you don't look at it as just an asset class to find alpha, and you believe in the ideal, a guy like Saylor believes in the ideal, I believe in the ideal, and many others do, it can't be killed. As far as banks... Central banks creating their own crypto, it's going to be exactly like central banks creating their own dollars today. They'll just increase it. They'll just inflate the crypto. It'll just be another addition in a spreadsheet and a digit. So I think that, listen, it's hard to kind of wrap your head around some of this stuff. I understand that because it's so revolutionary and different. But it can't be killed. The people can't be killed, and Bitcoin can't be killed by the countries. And a bank creating their own crypto is only going to buttress and highlight and illuminate the power of Bitcoin in the fact that it has a baked-in diminishing supply, and it's a sense of currency. It's an asset for the people. So I think whatever they try to do is just going to illuminate the value of it even further. So I look at these equations, I kind of flip them on their head a little bit because the way I look at Bitcoin is different than others. It's not just an alpha play to me.
But you know the guy who the little kid bit his finger? Charlie, you bit my finger.
Yes.
Of course, that NFT's for sale on May 22nd. Or did it already sell? It may have already sold.
Yeah.
And according to Crypto Joe, they took all the they told YouTube to take all the videos down, and now you have to pay to watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated that I didn't
Yeah.
understand the NFTs with control. You can now you control the video. Like I used to think,
Yeah.
why would I buy a LeBron James dunking video? Well, if you own it, you can tell those people, I didn't license it to you, please take it down.
Yeah, the NFT is an authenticator of digital products. So digital art, clips, etc. that we're talking about, because there's no way to authenticate those things because they could be reproduced and be stolen. So the NFT allows an authentication process to occur where you can take ownership of something digital. That's why it's huge. It's huge. So if you're a digital artist, okay, like if you want to buy a Rembrandt, there's a one of one.
Right.
Okay, and they are in this day and age, we have digital artists that are just as good and compelling and beautiful. And an NFT
But if I own Rembrandt,
allows you to NFT allows you to purchase that as an asset, specifically art, because it has a value to it. It's a one of one. It's an NFT authenticated one of one digital product that you own, and it allows you to sell it and trade it. But keep the authentication. So, like, if you don't have the NFT that's associated with it, then everybody knows it's a ripoff, it's a knockoff, it's not the real thing. I mean, that's the beauty of it. It's a way, because we've basically we have taken everything that's atomic and digitized it. And when you do that, you have a problem with ownership authentication. The NFT is a solution for that.
I had to get my head around this because it took me a while to get my head around Bitcoin. I got to get my head around NFTs.
It's big. It's big. You're welcome.
I need to hear the joke of the day. It's a dad joke. Let's go, Skyla.
All right.
Let's go.
So, why are you supposed to bring 2 pairs of socks when you go golfing? In case you get a hole in one.
Ho!
Perfect.
You hear that?
Beautiful.
Sleepy Joe.
Hey, just about China, I just want to say this before we wrap. I know what's going to happen there. I can predict it. The miners are going to want freedom. Mm-hmm. Just bet on that. That if there's a monetary interest, they're going to be looking for freedom.
Oh, yeah.
It's the human condition.
Hey, if we didn't get to your question, we're really sorry. We only got 30 seconds left on the show. We are going to be introducing some new shows. There's a real estate show coming out about syndication, things we're doing in real estate. I'm trying to lure Marshall up here to do some shows with me and Jason.
Yeah.
We appreciate the time for Josh, my man Roland. Thank you for some advice, helping me out. Skyla, Nick, Brett, Marshall in the house, Jason,
sir.
Willie. It's been a pretty exciting time. Things are going
Absolutely.
well. Hey, it was a great day. Hope you're having a great day too. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, we're going to be in Indianapolis, the Indy 500. We'll see you later. Hey, it's Risk On. It's Todd Ault. It's the 26th of May, one day before I leave for the Indianapolis 500 with my friend Jason, Crypto Joe. Darren's going to be there. It's going to be a riot. We're going to watch the Bitcoin car come in second place, only to POWWW Award. Hey, today on the show, we got Marshall Wilkinson, special guest.
You
Again,
nailed
Welcome
that.
back.
You nailed
Welcome
that.
back.
Yeah, you nailed that.
Welcome back.
Drilled
Welcome
it.
back.
Thank you very
Welcome back.
much.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Biden orders a review of the COVID origin as the U.S. intel weighs in on the Wuhan lab theory.
Wuhan.
I saw a show on Bill Maher that covered pretty intensely, and this guy's a Democrat, that he believes and provided evidence that it was actually leaked out of the Wuhan lab. Yeah. Great blog out of two scientists back east that were Democrats, and of course the Dems are trying to blast them, but the reality is that they have evidence that it came from Wuhan.
Bitcoin is like Rocky Balboa. It takes a beating and continues to come back. It cannot be killed. It's the AI super soldier of the century.
Yo, Adrian! Yo, Adrian!
We did it. We did
We
it.
did it, Adrian! Sorry.
It actually gets stronger and better the more hits it takes.
You know when he goes to the church?
Today it was over 40,000.
Did it crack 40?
Yeah, it
sure.
did.
Yeah, it was over, nicely over. Look, I'll show you.
Yeah.
High of the day was like 40,500.
Let's go, man. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's fine. It's fine.
That's like a 5% volatility.
Listen, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Are you?
I am. I'm happy.
Hey, you know what I made money in today? I never lead with this call. I never lead with this part.
Oh boy.
I made money in naked.
I thought you were gonna say GameStop.
Oh, God. Oh, I want to cover that. real
Got
quick.
him all rattled now.
Got me all rattled up for that one.
GameStop. What's it
GameStop.
at, Jason? What's it at? Cover, Todd. Cover.
That's you. Cover. GameStop, let's bring it up on the screen here. Up $32.42. And I thought writing those 230 calls would not be a problem, but I got paid $15 to do it. I'm going to actually go over that real quickly. This is a risk-on moment for me. So I'm short listen to this stuff. It's crazy. I'm short the Tesla 610 calls expire 2 days from now.
241.
I'm short the Tesla 635 calls expire 2 days from now. I'm short the Tesla 605 calls expire 2 days from now. I'm short the GameStop 290 calls
my
that
God.
expire in a week. I'm short the GameStop. This is going to blow your mind. I wrote these this morning.
Double down.
No, listen. I wrote the GameStop when GameStop was on fire. They expire in 2 days. I got $4.19 for them. The 380 calls. 380.
Oh my God.
At the height of GameStop going crazy. Now I want you guys to understand.
How?
To me, I feel like an insurance company. Now, for full disclosure, Todd, your hair looks good today. Oh, thank you. I just got a cut yesterday. Thank you.
We love Rocky. No?
And Skyla fixed it today too.
I did. It looked
I
crazy.
want other people to understand that writing calls, writing puts, they're insurance policies. And I act as an insurance company all the time. And I've done this for a long time. So those of you who are not familiar with writing naked stuff, speaking of naked, which I made money on today, do not allow yourself to take this risk. You have to know what you're doing. And I always fake like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I do know it. So I wrote, listen, when GameStop was parabolic this morning, they were trading really, the 380 calls were trading at $4 to $5. I sold the 380 calls, which expired day after tomorrow.
Okay.
380, which is $120 higher than this for $4. GameStop, if I lose money, has to go up $124 more dollars.
Wow.
So you're saying
Or no,
there's
is
a
that
chance?
40? Yeah.
So you're saying
there's a chance. And then I wrote, it gets worse. Then I wrote the 310s, not the 380s.
Right.
For $8, they're now $3. Those expire day after tomorrow. So today, two of my friends are getting married. They're getting married on the courthouse steps in Santa Barbara. And they met because of me. And that friend of mine is Will Horn. He is the CEO of Ault Global Holdings. He is my business partner. I trust him immensely. And I want to say congratulations. I love Terry. I love Will. I love you both. And I knew Terry before I knew Will, believe it or not. A little emotional. Sorry. Anyways,
Beautiful, man.
a little bit of a journey for the two of them. They have, Will has 4 kids from a previous marriage, all wonderful. And Terry has 1 child from a previous marriage, who's a wonderful actor, by the way. Seen him act. And today they got married. They eloped in Santa Barbara, and I want to say congratulations to them. And Tyler, it's super important to me that you make this for me, right? Because these people are really important to me. Will was my CFO. He's my business partner at Ault & Company. He's the glue that helps me keep this together. During many times when other people wanted to kill me, Will continued to stay with me, believed in my vision to his own detriment. We've taken on a lot of companies that were part of our motto is buying undervalued assets. And with that comes problems, comes things you have to work out, but that's where you find value. And Will is from Price Waterhouse. He's a Marine. He's as tough as nails, but he's fair. He's honest, and he married a wonderful woman whom my wife loves. I love. Congratulations to both of them on their marriage today in Santa Barbara. And it's empowering to me to know that I was part of it. They met because of me, but they cultivated their love over time. Privately, I didn't know it for a while. Will and I had a little bit of a separation while we went our separate ways, while we did different deals. We came back together. Now we're partners. We own businesses together. And everybody who knows Will at Ault Global and Ault & Company, I'm sure wishes them well on their new marriage. They've been together 10 years, so this is a big deal for me. And I wanted to say that. So love you guys very much. Christy and I love you, Will and Terry. Congratulations to you from everybody.
Hey, congratulations, Will.
Absolutely.
Jason talks about this nonstop. This is a clean energy crypto miner. Microgrids
They own
had a
solar.
massive day today, $17.
Yeah, they own solar company.
Beautiful.
Microgrids, that side
For full
of the
disclosure,
business.
we were long this stock coming into the day. So
Yeah.
You should always consider that we, obviously are long these things when we talk about them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they have a lot of potential on the other side of sustainable energy, stuff like that as far as microgrids go. Rolling blackouts in California lead to people that would like to have some kind of a backup system in place. They fit that narrative very well.
Prepare for rolling back.
Can we pull that back up
blackouts.
again? The
Yeah,
5-day
prepare.
looks pretty good on Clean Spark.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to cover next?
Did we cover SOS?
I can pull it up. Hey, this was a ripper today. Let's pull this up on the screen.
Ooh.
This thing's been oversold pretty hard.
Yeah.
If you look at the last month, this thing was $44 down to the low below 25 to 22. It's got a 10% move today. Riot. Let's pull that up again.
Riot moved, yeah.
Yeah, Riot made a nice move. $2.50, up 9.9%. It was that what's the high of the day? Actually, it was over 28 at one point. SOS. You want to put SOS? Are you going to pull up SOS or me?
You can pull it up.
Yeah. This is. I'll let you take it away. This is the love of your life here.
Oh, it's not the love of my life. I recognize undervalued assets, and then
Here we go.
adjust my strategy accordingly.
Absolutely.
I mean, SOS is simply one of the only few miners that I know of that has a large stake in ASIC miners for Ethereum. I don't know many other miners that do have that mining potential, which means SOS miners have a better break-even margin versus Bitcoin. For example, if you were to look at some InnoSilicon 500 megahertz, 750 megahertz miners, and you go to asicsminervalue.com or coinwars.com, you can simply put in the formula and then the utility cost for the company, which would be around, give or take, 3 cents per kilowatt hour. You can figure out for yourself how profitable Ethereum mining is versus Bitcoin mining. I mean, it's not rocket science. Ethereum mining from SOS is highly profitable. The break-even point is a lot less, so I like SOS.
I'm on the phone with one of my longtime investors, known the guy since he was young. He's younger than me by about 10 years. And I'm going to say, not where I say he lives, just for argument's sake. Okay. But if the people who follow the show really think about it, they'll figure out who he is. Anyways, so he tells me, hey, guess who I'm having dinner with tonight? The co-founder of Coinbase. I said, why? He goes, oh, he's in my country club. I didn't even know he was the co-founder. We just play tennis together. I'm like, you didn't know that the co-founder of Coinbase is your friend?
That's funny.
Yeah, that's.
I guess you really do.
That's a-
I guess you really do keep things quiet. I'm not going to say his name because he'll kick my butt and he watches the show.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Read between the lines.
Yeah.
man.
Coinbase.
Read between the lines.
Long-
You got to remember, I'm macro, Marshall.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
not
macro?
Yeah, dude. I'm not an in the weeds trader like that. I am macro inflation hedge master. 5 to 10 year timeline horizon.
Yes.
Wow.
That's who I am.
Those of you on the show, I can tell, are very young. But those of you who are older like me, I'm going to have on my show, Autonomous, Alan Parsons of the Alan Parsons Project. You remember that guy?
If they don't know who he is,
in the sky.
they definitely know his music.
Yeah, the Alan Parsons Project. I am pumped about this.
Yeah.
Serious, all the stuff he's done. This will be fun. He's going to be on the show.
That's awesome.
I think June 3rd,
June
right?
3rd, yeah.
June 3rd, Alan Parsons.
That's
Awesome,
great.
man.
That I won't even know what to say.
That's cool.
At one time, I actually named a software trading platform I had when we were in development. We called it the Alan Parsons Project. And then years later, you know that guy with the bald head? What's his name? Austin Powers?
Yeah.
I'll call it the Alan Parsons Project.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll call it Preparation H.
That's great.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Michael Saylor,
yeah.
if you watch the show, which I know you don't, but I'm going to send it to you anyways. This is my call out to Michael Saylor and to Elon Musk. How do you leave CleanSpark out of the equation?
You know, we meant to
How
cover
do you
this.
not have them
On the council.
on the council? It makes no sense to me. If you're going to be taken seriously, you think that you guys are the only ones involved. You're a software company, and suddenly, because you bought a bunch of it, you know all about crypto. Guys that are actually mining it, CleanSpark should be on your council. I mean, it's a clear miss on your part. Now, you have a chance to rectifying this by calling Zach up on the phone and getting him on your council, because I'm sure he would. He's a clean energy guy. I mean, we're long CleanSpark for full disclosure.
Yep.
We like CleanSpark.
Yep.
Why are they not on your council? You say you're serious about mining, yet you have Mara on the council. Mara did it. Mara is a coal miner. they have coal. I mean, it's all coal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to switch them. Let's announce we're switching.
Yeah.
You're just as guilty as Elon Musk, Mara. You're just as guilty. Yeah. You know damn well that you're using coal for your power. Now suddenly, because Elon Musk says something, you're going to placate to everyone and say, we're going to move our miners now, Beowulf. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
you're so transparent. Get CleanSpark on the council. Someone who's doing microgrids, someone who's trying to create energy in a more efficient way, and someone that appeared to be ahead of the curve before you guys did. It took Elon Musk to point out to you that you needed to be clean miners. We're already clean miners here at Ault Global Holdings.
Yep.
We mine with nuclear energy. Clean, 82%. What? Am I saying something I shouldn't say?
I was getting ready to back you up.
No, you're not.
We use clean,
okay.
82% clean energy, nuclear energy to mine.
Sparky's confirmed 90 to 95% carbon neutral mining already.
Well, I mean,
this is
how
crazy.
could you
Guys are doing it
possibly
already.
leave out
You know?
CleanSpark on your council?
What, CleanSpark's market cap's not big enough? Dude, they were $1 billion market
that
cap.
council's-
and then we had a pullback. These guys are monsters. I mean, these guys, their data center in Atlanta, look up their website. I mean, this is no joke.
No,
These-
Yeah, I don't take
the
it seriously.
council's the cool kids. It's
Yeah.
the coolest kids in
It's
the
the cool
class.
kids.
how is
Yeah.
it cool
Table.
kids? Oh, Hive? Oh, yeah, they're
Yeah,
real
I mean, it's the cool
Mara?
kids. By the way, it's
Hut 8?
It's
Hut 8.
handpicked. It's handpicked by the Musk man.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a joke.
come on,
It's
man.
a joke. CleanSpark should be on the council.
And the funny part about it is everyone's like, these are our guys to care for the people.
Yeah.
You don't have the people involved. You have multi-billion-dollar market caps involved.
Yeah.
I mean, is this a fair criticism?
Very fair.
Am I
I'm
being
with-
fair?
Yes.
Very.
How do you leave CleanSpark out?
I mean, even Saylor will like this one. Even Peter Schiff would put CleanSpark
Oh,
on
man.
there. Peter Schiff, the gold bug.
I can't
He
believe
would
you
have
went
the
there.
wherewithal to put CleanSpark on the council. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Had to do it.
Ouch.
that's
By the
a
way,
low blow, man.
just for full disclosure, I love Michael Saylor.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I'm a
We
big
love the
fan.
Giga Chat.
I'm a big fan.
Dude, he's
dude.
all
Trust me.
class.
I follow you.
No
I'm a
question.
big fan.
We love Saylor.
You didn't respond to my tweet, but come on.
He's all class when Schiff goes into the weeds and goes into the dirt. Saylor just takes the high ground on his
Yeah.
on his
No,
rebuttals.
he's the man.
Dude,
And
Saylor's
Saylor
all
is super
class.
smart. And Saylor, listen, we all make mistakes. I've made thousands of them. I'll make thousands more.
Yeah.
You made a mistake. You have a chance to rectify that mistake by calling up Zach on the phone and inviting him on the council. CleanSpark should be on the council. Let's clarify the mistake by Monday. You can fix it right away. Just call him on the phone. CleanSpark, announce you're on the council. Come
Yeah.
on, let's go.
Well, we should call Saylor. You have Saylor's number.
What do you want to call? What do you want to say?
Well, let's get him on the line. I'd love to get him on the line.
Really?
Absolutely, man. And say, hey, you missed the pitch on this one, bro.
Hey, those of you on the radio and at home, thanks for listening. This is Risk On. starting June 1st, which is in a couple days, we're going to have a little bit of a new format here. We're going to have 5 10-minute segments we're going to try to stick to. We got Risk on Real Estate happening, Risk on Gaming, Risk on Sports and Gaming, same thing, where Jason is doing his thing in sports and Randy's here. Skyla will be here. Josh will be on starting June 1st. He'll be on with us. Also, Marshall will be on from time to time, hopefully even more.
Amin wants to know about the Risk On Conference. Well,
Risk On Conference, we're planning for August. That's going to be a very limited conference in the beginning. It will be available to everyone. I'm excited about Risk On Conference. It'll be here in Las Vegas. This is our new home. We appreciate you joining us on Risk On. Hopefully all is well for you guys, trading well, market's treating you well. If you want some merch, the last day to get merch is the 31st, 949-799-1831. Put in merch when you text, and we'll send you a shirt. It is, after that, we'll be giving out on a contest basis only. We got a ton of requests for Risk On merch.
yeah.
Hey, it's the 26th of May. It's Wednesday. Episode 81 strong.
Having fun.
We'll see you
Let's go.
tomorrow. From Indianapolis 500, Jason and I, Crypto Joe, we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, everybody, it's Todd Ault. I'm in Indiana. Let's see if you can see from behind where I'm at. It's the 82nd episode of Risk On, and we said we were going to be in Indiana, and we are. You see the trucks in the background here. We're at a farmhouse, believe it or not, on our way to the Indy 500. I'm Todd Ault with Jason Bartholomew. It's the 82nd episode. It's May 27th. And I guess if you don't own AMC, you don't own anything, right, Jason?
AMC ripping shorts faces off today.
Killing
Absolutely.
people. Right.
Yeah, I know a guy that they wounded.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm short some calls for sure.
Yeah, that's all right.
A new position we put on today, Express, EXPR, for sure. We were very aggressive today in selling SOS. We took some profit there, and it's option expiration time here.
Yes.
So we're short some Tesla calls and some AMC calls. Those AMC calls moved against us pretty hard, but I'm pretty convicted there. This will eventually blow over.
Express had a 13G filed after hours, 5% ownership.
You're on camera.
It gapped up right away, and so we looked at it. So we took a position in EXPR. I think it has a $14 high, 52-week high. With retail opening back up, I think they have streamlined their business model. So I think there's an opportunity there to make a few points on that one.
Hey, just a heads up on POWW. We have cut our position pretty substantially. We went into the week with about 550,000 shares. We have around 200,000, and it looks great. Obviously, they announced today they are sponsoring a Richard Childress Racing.
NASCAR. Also, we have the preferred.
Sure.
So we got to remember that. Richard Childress NASCAR, they PR'd that, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Sure.
But obviously, everybody needs ammo still. There's a lot of crime. People want to defend themselves in their homes, their businesses. So, yeah, there's a backlog in ammo. They have $180 to $200 million backlog still.
Right. We're not saying we don't like it at all, but we are at the highest cash levels we've been in a long time. I think, Jason, we're at probably over 60% cash. Right?
Cash is a position.
We have a large cash position right now, and we are looking for bargains.
Yes.
Hey, tomorrow we're going to be broadcasting live from the Indianapolis 500. It's practice day. Definitely a risk-on moment for those drivers out there. It's going to be a lot of fun watching the Indy 500. You ever been before, Jason?
No, but we got a lot of bets in on these guys.
Yeah, we did bet a lot. Hey, starting June 1st, the show's going to change its format a little bit. A little more graphics, a little more better charts we're going to be incorporating. But more importantly than that, we're going to be merging the Risk On Sports Show with Risk On. We'll have a segment. Marshall Wilkinson will be joining us basically, hopefully, periodically on different segments of the show when he's traveling. Jason's going to have his own little segment there for Risk On Sports, and we're going to be covering some individual stocks. Also, too, I think starting, Josh, when in about a week or two, when are we going to start the big business section where we're going to answer questions directly about your business and also cover some stocks, too, directly that I'm going to be doing one-on-one with everybody here? When's that going to happen, Josh? It's about 2 weeks?
June 10th on a Thursday.
Oh, wow, June 10th. That's a busy day.
Yeah.
Wow. hopefully nothing else is happening there.
So Naked had a nice day today with all the others. I don't want to call whatever. It's a meme stock. It's more personal than the other meme stocks to me, simply because we're trying to get the CEO of the company for an interview, and we're trying to get an update on that right now. Bear with us for 1 second here. We're going to give you guys. Nope, we did not get a response. We did not get a response. We do not have a date for the interview yet with Justin. So just being honest and transparent for everyone. And going into the.
He did actually respond here.
Oh, he did.
Can you please send me some links to the recent show? We'll see what happens.
Okay.
there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm sure he's reviewing that.
Hey, I would love to stick around, but I think we need to go eat.
Bitcoin back to 38,709. Ethereum to 2753. Any thoughts on crypto at all?
It's just kind of in this channel now, the 35 to 40, 40.5. Let's see what happens over the long weekend. People get a little bit of fire. They decide to buy. Let's see if it can hold 40K this weekend. I think it has a chance.
Hey, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow. We apologize for the abbreviated show, but we've been telling people we're traveling today. Overall, Dow up. I saw Boeing ripping up 9. That was incredible today.
Yep.
Tomorrow's option expiration. You guys take care of yourself. Be well out there. We'll be answering questions tomorrow. It'll be a full show tomorrow. Full show tomorrow. We'll check it out. Skyla, you take care up here at Mules Day. We'll see you tomorrow. Josh, anything before we go?
That's it. Be well.
All right, guys. Everyone be well. Hey, it's Todd Ault. This is Risk On episode 83. We're doing it from the Indianapolis 500. That's my buddy Jason Bartholomew.
Hey, what's going on?
I see Skyla there. Is Skyla around somewhere?
I am here.
What's up, Sky? How's everybody doing today? It's a long weekend. Hopefully everyone's prepared for it. It's raining here at the Indianapolis 500. But if you check out my Instagram earlier today, you can see the little bit of practice. Put up about 8 minutes of video. It's pretty fast. And I think it catches the essence of how fast and loud these cars are.
I had no idea. Just watching on TV and then coming here, it's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, this is the 4th month in a row that the S&P is up, but it's 1% away from a new high.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like it to me. What about you?
It doesn't feel like it at all. It feels like the market's distracted, like it wants to go down, but I don't know what's propping it up right now. I mean, Bitcoin,
liquidity.
Crypto, there's still liquidity, and the meme stocks sold off today, but that was understandable considering it's a 3-day long weekend. The Dow did finish up 65 points to 35,529. The NASDAQ was up 12, 13,748. And the S&P did eke out a 3-point gain, 4204. At the time, coming on air here in the rainy 50-degree Indianapolis weather, Bitcoin was 35,957 and Ethereum was 2,500. Oil 66.62, down slightly. Gold up 1907. Gold staying strong over 1900, silver over 28 at 28.05, and copper strong as always, $4.67 a pound.
For people to understand how we got AMC back, we probably did something that I would never recommend to most people, and that is we sold some more calls that expired today when AMC was 35. I got $4.25 for calls that were going to expire in 4 hours when the stock hit $35. So we were short 30 at 39, basically. 39, yeah. Did you see Naked today?
74.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
So I put an offer out today, actually earlier, and Naked, I got to go pull that up because Naked got filled and we actually sold some Naked. We were just trading it, and I would not have expected it to happen so quickly. So Naked closes here trading at 61.27, but earlier in the day, I think it had a pretty big range. I saw it open up at 67. High of Naked had a 74.20 handle, and a low of 60. A ton of volatility. 277 million shares trade.
Back to the Naked we know. The volume.
Wow, that volume was incredible on Naked. Really amazing, and I'm proud to say a very nice profit for us today in Naked. And we're ironically, we're buying it back right now. We're getting filled at 61 and some change. So we'll let you know what our position is when we get a chance. But what, dude, would you have ever expected to be able to trade that way?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. For sure. I mean, Naked has a lot of eyes on it because it's a meme stock. And
is it truly a meme stock? Is that really?
It is.
And why do you think it's in that category?
It got the eyes of Wall Street bets for sure.
And
then it got on the map there.
Could you guys talk a little bit about what's going on through your mind in deciding when to pull the trigger and sell? Good question, Mike. Mike, I would just tell you, in my mind right now, I'm still negative the market. And the problem is that I don't understand. Like, I'm going to be legit here. This whole meme thing and the way they're trading AMC, it defies all logic and reason. And what concerns me is the market, the analysts are using meme stock behavior in their analysis.
For sure.
No, I know, but it's insanity.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they're not valuing AMC as a business. They're saying, "Oh, that was scary." Wow, car almost hit us, or it felt like it was going to hit us. They're not valuing the meme stocks on any kind of normal metrics, and I'm okay with it being 2 or 3 or 4 standard deviations. But now it's insanity, and you see GameStop running up and then coming back, and it's running up on this NFT.GameStop theory that they're going to be in NFTs. So I'm very nervous, and so we're very, very. Hey, Papa, what's up, buddy? We're very concerned, and so we're very nimble around our core positions. We're long Boeing, we're long Icon Enterprises, FRD for sure. The steel stock, everyone knows about the 13D. We're long POWW, although we cut that back. We're long the preferred on POWW. We're long SSNT, that's a 13D filing. We're long MDRR, that's a 13D filing.
Yep.
We're long Iconics, IKNX, that's a 13D filing. So we're around our core positions, but we're just nervous, and so we're actively trying to take advantage of the market. We do a lot of I do a lot of call writing naked and call and put writing when I think something looks strategic. Check out the interview I had on Autonomous. It's on my YouTube channel with Stormy Simon. She's the former president of Overstock, and this is a woman who built herself up from nothing, and she lived in HUD housing. Yeah. Really remarkable to come to president of. She was also the president at one point of that cannabis company. High Times for sure. Skyla, you what'd you think of Stormy? What'd you think of the interview?
I mean, I thought it was awesome. I sat in there the whole time. I thought you guys had like great chemistry. Like it seemed really like comfortable and natural. It was a really good interview.
Yeah, she's fun. The dinner was fun. She actually hung out with us for the weekend.
Yeah.
And she's a player, man. She literally started off from nothing and ended up being the president of Overstock, working for Patrick, one of your favorite guys.
Patrick Byrne.
What do you think? What do you think of Stormy?
I thought she was awesome, man. I wonder what she's doing right now. I mean, if she's going to take on another role in a Fortune, in an S&P company, or some kind of industry in cannabis she might be looking at.
I know she's looking to have a cannabis role.
Yeah.
I think she was very disappointed by the way that. This is not her words; they're mine. But I kind of got the impression she was disappointed. Can you hold on to this? I'm trying to get in the chat.
Yeah.
I got the impression she was disappointed with the way that High Times was run. But of course, you never know. It didn't. She was only there 3, 4, 6 months, something like that.
It didn't take long.
Very short period of time.
What happened?
And I want to draw your attention to something that I don't think is transitory. Okay. And I'm going to spend a few minutes on this, and that is, you got to check out the Costco report. James Cramer talked about it this morning, and the CFO of Costco across the board said they're seeing inflation from everything from the cost of employees, transportation, freight. What I mean by freight is actually boxing things up. The product mix. Costco sees inflation around impacting a slew of customer products. Mm-hmm. These guys are stellar at inventory control. They're experts at this. And I think you can't ignore that there's an issue. The bond continues, the 10-year continues to be at 1.58. And I think one day we're going to wake up so this is not transitory.
Let them downplay this. Their CPI index doesn't really cater to the actual day-to-day real world middle-class America as far as goods and services and the cost increase. They're there. I mean, everybody knows. Look at the gas pumps. Go to your Smiths, Kroger, Food Lion, Publix. Check out the price of groceries. It's all there. It's going up. I wanted to say thank you for all the military service men and women that wear the uniform. We really appreciate it. Without them, we could not have this freedom and this ability to do everything that we enjoy in life. So thank you to all the folks in the military, former military also.
Hey, 83 shows. Sorry about that. Skyla, thank you. Josh, thank you. Tyler in the background. Brett, Nick, Randy, Crypto Joe, everyone involved, Willie, the whole staff. We appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend.
You too.